Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a first look tour of Marwell Manor Farm by Oxygen David, based in Hampshire, UK. Now this is the first time I've seen it, just like it's the first time you've seen it. So let's go explore. Go and explore. This is where we start. I can hear a plane. Oh, there's a fighter jet going over. That's really good Oxygen David. Light switch here. Turns on the lights. Good detail. So starting vehicles are a John Deere 6R. A Fendt 1149 MT. I don't know how many of them you typically see in the UK though, but I'm not too sure. In terms of our combine harvester, we have a Massey Ferguson 7347 Activa with its header just behind it. And for a trailer we have the Kroger Agroliner. This is our house. You do actually have an open and close gate. It actually works. A bit of garden here. A vegetable patch there. Very long grass. I guess if you really wanted to, you could get a little mower and cut it. A shed with a little mower, boxes, a few cans, all the essentials. Place where you can sleep here. A barbecue, which you can't actually pick up because it's too heavy. Yeah, if you want to sleep, you can actually sleep from both sides of the house, which is a nice feature. Not from here though. A shed of everything you need here. A yard light. This is a cow shed here. Here we have a shed. Can't turn on a light, that's interesting. This is not our farm vehicle workshop though, interestingly. There is the milk tank for the cows, and here is a manure pit, I assume, or a silage pit. And this is the cow field. It's very big for the cows to do all their things that they do as a cow. Up here I believe we have another shed, yes, we do. And some up there. Now, like I mentioned, this is actually Farming Simulator 19. I think it's a very good farming simulator still. Here we do have a pallet of sheep wool. I think it's for decoration, I'm not sure we can sell it. This light switch controls the outside of this shed. I presume there's no one inside here. Yep. Here we have our mower, our plough, and a weight for the tractors. Just up here, slightly hidden, is possibly a diesel tank, I'm not sure. It Might be. It looks a bit old. Only one way to find out. Yeah, that is a diesel tank. And it works as well. Now this is Farming Simulator 19, in case you were wondering. I might have already said that. But that light switch controls the light outside of the shed. I imagine this is just the farmer's old vehicle workshop, but it's been made into the used one, or the one we use in the game here. Obviously, because there's a repair vehicle icon right here. A bit of waste and rubbish here. Here is our grain silo. I can't open this door, interestingly. Oh, there we go. That's not a button there, it's just on the brick. That's strange though. A light there, controlled by the switch. And then our seed drill here. A horse seed drill. Horse seed drill, yeah. Horse seed drill. I need to pronounce everything. I'm not doing that very well. Not sure whether a light switch for that light is, possibly inside. Anyway, in here we have our cultivator and our fertilizer sprayer. Ah, there is the light switch for that light. There's a light switch for them lights in here too, just in case you're wondering. And then an area behind here, probably because these sheds look relatively new. And that is the farm. If we look, we're in the middle of the map, so the farm is in a good place. Over here we have a sheep field. The farm is just there. And this is where the sheep can go and do what sheep do. Interestingly, there's no water trough, so they must just get their water from nowhere, I guess. Now we don't actually own a car, so let's buy a car. And tab to it. Now this is the vehicle shop here, which I believe I can also, if I go down here, this road here, over this bridge, over the stream, I'll try and stay in third person view. Just give you the best look at the farm. You just get to the farm. This map is fairly small compared to other maps, so that's why it's easy just to go to the farm from the vehicle dealer, for example. I believe that side of there is also a lime station. I believe I missed that little detail. If you look at the mini-map, it owns field 18, 15 and 19 to start off with. This map has a total of 21 fields as well. Keep going into first person. I need to stay in third person. Obviously this is the vehicle dealer. Now this is a UK map, like I say, but this is a American car. That's just because the car I got to do this touring. Now let's go left out of this vehicle dealership and see what we get to. Now I believe down here is the horse stable. Yeah, a horse stable here. You can see the food and water trough. In case you're wondering, that gate does open there to get into the horses. And also, if you look at the mini map, I believe there's a few things in here. In Greendale stores. Here we have a sell point for wool, I'm pretty sure. Ah, an animal dealer too. This is a spinny. That's the spinnery there for the wool. And then this is our animal dealer. We can buy all the animals. Here we've also got the biogas plant, Greendale stores, and the dairy. Everything you need to sell your stuff all in one place. There is dairy there, and that's one of your green sell points. And then here is the biogas plant. If you look, you do own the biogas plant, so it will work like it should. Now if we go that way, to the left, it is just a dead end. believe this is just a house. A very posh one with a big driveway. A good house to have a gathering, like if you're gonna invite your friends to your house. It's a very good driveway. Then there's a garage. Such good detail by Oxygen David. It's hard to fault. And then, believe it or not, this is actually a bit we missed when looking at the vehicle shop, because that's the yard where your vehicles spawn over there. But this is the John Deere Hunt Forest Group shop. I believe this is just their showroom. I can actually pick up their plants and, well, not really throw it. It gave me the option to throw, but it doesn't throw very far. Yeah, this is probably where you do all your paperwork after buying a tractor from them. This is where you can take a loan out. A nice vehicle shop. We've actually just missed something. I believe there is another farm here. South Views Farms. This is a cow farm too. There's where you get your slurry from. A grain silo here. Actually, this is actually a pig farm, I believe. My mistake. Yes, there is a pig icon there. And a chicken icon. We have a lime station and a fuel station too. This is the chicken area. And there is a straw sell point too. There's where you feed your chickens. I'm guessing that's a water buy point. Plenty of space. If you want to start off a smaller farm and not a cow farm, then this is the farm to start off at. There is a silo for your hay to go in, and it will convert to silage. Hay and grass, it will convert to silage in there. What's it called? A pit. A silage pit. Nice attention to detail with the horse crossing signs. Or just the horse signs, I'm not quite sure. Police in real life. Speed limit signs. Without Oxygen David, this game wouldn't be what it is. He is possibly the best map creator. What's this? I believe this is another sell point. I believe this is actually the sawmill. Right, TAS. And then this is just a residential area, just showing the edge of the map. Whoa. And then that way is dead end to the right, I believe. And here is the entrance to the forest. The New Forest, it's called. And we're not going to go in there because it's just trees. A forest is a forest. And we don't want this video to drag on forever. Good signs there. Very helpful to know where you're going. What is that? Very true to real life, if that is how it is in real life. Just a few houses here, I think. Oh no, this is another sell point. This is an egg sell point. To sell your eggs. A swimming pool. I guess that might be public. It might be a leisure centre. Yeah, this is Marwell Manor. I guess that is just a big house, and you can sell eggs there. That's how the farm gets its name, I guess. It's on the same road. There's a basketball here, so you can play basketball. Yes, I scored. I guess you could do this for hours. Scored again. Yes. This game is just so realistic. In every detail. And Oxygen David doesn't leave any of that. He just uses everything he has to his advantage. Here is Marwell Manor Farm driveway. Of course, we do have a lovely little lake there. Lovely. I will just check that was an egg sell point we just went past. Yes, it is. Definitely an egg sell point. Would have been embarrassing if I told you the wrong thing. Go quite close to the lake on this driveway. And I wonder where this goes. This is just like a rubbish dump. Someone's old garage. Let's just go down this driveway. Then we just come out at the farm again. It does have a very long driveway, this farm. Here is a placeable area just for you to put your placeables. Do whatever you want to with that area. Very good thinking, Oxygen David. Might be like that. It might be like that in real life. It might just be bare though. I missed that sign. What did it say? Ah, it was only a one-sided sign. That's what it was. Obviously, this map isn't very big, but this map tour has been going for quite a long time now, and we're only just coming to the end. Rainbow Ridge Stores. I'm guessing this is another sell point for grain. Yes. As you can see here, there is only 2 places you can sell grain on the whole map. And we've visited them both. Also somewhere you can sell manure, I'm pretty sure. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. As you can see on the map, there's a red line all around the outside. That is because that is the map border. Now there is a glitch here at the end of the map that says do not drive too deeply into the water. Because it's the edge of the map. We're not actually in water though. Bit strange, but it is what it is. We can drive in the water here. Which is strange, actually, because I've heard at least yes, you can't actually drive in the water here. You can drive across it, but not in it. I do a forest area there if you want to get a forest. You can see how many arable fields there are and how many grass fields there are, which is nice. A good amount of each. I'm going to flip the car. But on that note, that is the end of this first look video. I'll get that as a thumbnail. Amazing. That is the end of this episode of Marwell Manor Farm first look. On that episode, it's 1 of 1. But this is an amazing map. I highly recommend you hop on Farming Simulator 19 again and go on this map. Please watch my Sunday Bay map tour if you enjoyed this one. and hope to see you again soon.